right.
Not sure anyone will be there.
There are 2 people here already.
Awesome.
3 people. Michael Perdue,
Oh, good.
Paul Moran, and Laura Adams. Hi, guys. Let's see here. Let me tweet up the Twitters. Okay. Yeah, I've got Seth Davis. There's the Bards shirts.
Oh, why did they update flippin' Facebook again? Fuckers. This looks so stupid now.
Alright, yeah, I can't get Twitter up. Don't read into that.
Oh, when did Bethany James and I get married? Oh, look at that.
They got married,
January 11th.
yeah, I was going to say like 2 months ago. Hey, Aaron's watching. Hey, Aaron. Alright, if you guys asked a question on Twitter, sorry. Twitter's giving us a bunch of shit. All we get are Seth Davis's posts. Click on the actual... So, see where it says 2 Bards Podcast? Right there on Lada's. Just click that link. The hashtag. Yeah.
And it comes in the select.
And click all.
And then they click all.
Huh.
And it just goes to Lada's on December 16th.
What are those 3 dots up at the top?
It's to embed this search.
Oh, yeah, screw that. All people, everywhere, everything. Twitter's screwing us. I'm sure we have to pay something.
Oh, no.
You know it. You know what happens.
One new result.
If we had 2 balls in the background, we'd have an AC/DC joke. Buddy, I don't need them in the background. We've got the biggest.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're looking at my dirty studio.
Yeah, pretty much. You ready to start this thing?
Oh, gosh, yeah. I need to do that, don't I? At least no one can see me.
Oh. Hey, we started the video on time, right?
What?
What? Did we? We did.
Okay.
How is everyone today, by the way? Hopefully good. Hopefully you are becoming accustomed to this four-ish hour earlier thing. Unless you're in Arizona, then... But anyway, seriously, because you're in Arizona. It's the dry Florida.
Or if you're in South Carolina.
South Bend doesn't recognize daylight
They're on
savings.
God's time. It's where Notre Dame is.
Okay.
So, yeah, they do not observe the atrocity that is daylight savings time. So,
I like Notre Dame de Soir, Our Lady of the Evening.
I'll edit all that other crap out. I have nothing to drink or eat this time.
Okay, I'm going to clap really loud, okay? Here we are!
Here we are.
What number is this? 30?
45!
45? No!
No? Okay.
What's that record? There's some song about 45. It has nothing to do with guns. It's a record he's talking about, I think.
Oh, my big 10-inch red.
No.
Blues.
No, that's Aerosmith. This is the one I'm thinking of is like Sugar Ray or something like that, or not Sugar Ray, but around that time.
Oh, okay.
45. I don't know. Something about a record.
Okay, someone will chime in.
I'm sure they will.
Michael Purdue.
Uh,
Just a sec. I haven't done this in so long.
Mike.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is what he does.
Philippine mangoes.
This is what he does. Alright, put him down. It's better than man goes to Philippines, I suppose. Are we doing an ASMR video now? Or audio?
Sure. What's
no,
that?
no, wait, give me the brush. Give me the brush. You know what ASMR is, right?
No.
Autonomic somal something median response, I think.
Okay.
Autonomic somal median response. Sounds about right. Basically, it causes an autonomic referred reaction, like your back tingles and all sorts of crap. But you do like the stereo, like first you. Now, if you're listening to the mono version, that probably doesn't do anything.
No,
it probably was just
nothing
meaningless
for you.
But oh, hey, Chris Piazzo, we are live again. Chris Piazzo gave you a thumbs up for no eating, and apparently when we gave Arizona the finger, we locked up the feed. Damn it, Jan Brewer.
When we locked up what feed?
The stream.
Oh, okay. Because I just got. Thanks, Michael. Do we need a chat server for the show?
Sure. If you guys want to do that, that's by all means, go for it. I think the YouTube chats are okay. They are a little confusing, but it also gives us a nice, huge comment count when we're done. And you know we're all about the comment count.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
I can't even go buy tea without buying constant comment. I don't want.
My last Tim Tam.
So, quick shout out to Stuart Hume,
Mm-hmm.
who loaded me up with Australian sweets. I got Violet Crumble, which I oftentimes try to call Violent Tumble because I did a Photoshop of that back in 2004, and it's just stuck with me ever since. Bounty, which is like an Australian mountains bar. It's really good too because they're chocolate there. They don't put all the shit to make it all shiny, so it tastes really good.
Yeah.
There were some malt balls, I forget the name of those, but they were better than Whoppers by far. Maltese or something like that. They were really good. Of course, Tim Tams. And we also got, it's the name of a day, like a celebration day in Australia, Anzac biscuits.
Okay.
Let's go with Anzac. I
Sure.
think it's Anzac. Delicious awesomeness. Came in a care package.
Wow.
Thank you. Thanks, Stuart. You're the best.
Wish I got care packages like that.
Nobody cares about
my
you.
waistline doesn't.
My package cares about you.
I'm so glad your package cares about me.
We've got the biggest package of the month. Difference is I deliver on Sunday. What? Thanks, Chewy. So,
That was Chewy. Okay.
So Chris Piazzo, of course, brought up the brown note because I think you were saying, you know, brown note.
Oh.
You know the legend of the brown note.
No.
Supposedly, there exists a frequency of sound that will make you crap your pants. But the Mythbusters pretty much disproved it.
Okay.
So,
I heard there was a microwave machine or something that the Army was working on to make people...
That's real. What that is...
Wouldn't that be a brown note?
Oh, no, it doesn't make them crap their pants. It causes them to think they're on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an audio thing that they're working on that just disperses people because the note... You can't even think. It reverberates in your skull and you can't think, but it doesn't make you shit yourself.
Oh, okay.
Well, unless you were already
to
going
make you
to.
vomit or shit yourself, or just
there is one that makes you
every orifice.
nauseated. There is one that makes you nauseated.
Okay.
Because it fucks with your equilibrium and all that jazz. It makes most people nauseated.
Okay.
Yeah, it is all on Discovery, like non-lethal weapons.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Arlie Emery screamed a lot, and I learned some things like how to love.
Too bad it's Ermy.
Really?
Arlie Ermy.
Arlie
I
Ermy.
keep saying Emery.
Yeah, you're right.
Ermy,
You're right.
and
It is.
the
dude who got his job on a movie because he was pelted with water, oranges, and tennis balls while spewing, what was it, like 15 minutes of uninterrupted shouts and derogatory... Basically, he did what he was doing as Gunnery Sergeant Hartman for 15 minutes while being pummeled.
For what? That was his audition tape?
Well, it wasn't his audition tape, because originally he was coming on as a consultant.
Right.
And Kubrick was like, no, it's him. We're taking him. He's coming. So, pretty cool stuff. So, Michael Perdue says, I sent that SMS when you were talking about not being able to see the Twitter comments.
Oh.
So, for the chat room. Like doing it.
Right.
So, no, we wanted people to be able to communicate with us via Twitter, and for some reason it's just not working.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
So, Facebook your questions now.
Yes.
I guess that's our lesson.
Paula asks where she can find Tim Tams, and I want to address that really quickly. They are Australian.
Okay.
I have heard that Pier 1 or World Market, one of the two, imports them as Arnott's biscuits or Arnott's cookies or something like that.
ARNOTTS, right?
Apostrophe S.
Apostrophe S,
I believe. Yes.
Okay.
So, internet plural. It's possessive. And if you use an apostrophe to make a plural, I'm going to push you down. And it's probably going to happen in the comments. Stop it. So anyway, Tim Tams can be found, I believe, there. Otherwise, you can order them on Amazon. There is quite a hefty import fee, but they're worth it. They're totally
Really?
worth it. Yeah.
I thought that they'd have a local distributor. No, you have to get it better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they were. And there's Arnott's, ARNOTT apostrophe S, Tim Tam Original. The most irresistible chocolate biscuit. And I can tell you,
it's true.
I've had a lot of chocolate biscuits, and these are, bar none, divine.
And of course, we need to explain the Tim Tam Slam. I think we already have, but I'm going to explain it again.
Please do.
The Tim Tam Slam is when you take a hot beverage, coffee or tea. Many prefer one or the other. Coffee being, I think, the leader in the U.S. anyway.
Probably, yes.
You bite off opposing corners of the Tim Tam, and then you suck the hot beverage up into the cookie, and as soon as you taste the liquid coming through the cookie, you quickly flip it over, pop it in your mouth, and it is a melty, gooey, chocolatey, coffee-y, or tea-y amaze balls explosion.
Which I never got to do.
No, you just ate the last one. Well, Stuart sent me some, so you can come over. We can make some nice Earl Grey. Hot.
Ooh. Earl Grey with chocolate.
We'll make it so.
Yes.
That Stewie is apparently. We'll make it so. Number one. Take care of my number two.
Some Earl Grey poupon.
Oh, poupon. So come over. No, brown note always, because. Yeah. So come over. We'll have some tea. It'll be good.
Okay. No other reason to get together.
And Erin opened my package. My package of Tim Tams. She's on the live feed taunting me.
I'm hoping she's opened your package.
I delivered
Tim
on
Tams.
Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, Tim Tams. She opened my package. Now there's brown stuff all over her face. Not your brown stuff. Just brown stuff.
Just
brown note. Anyway.
So I hope you will ask questions, because I got two.
Well, we have other things to talk about as well.
We do.
I had a little trip. Took a trip this week.
Yes, you did.
Down to Idaho. Idaho. Not
Ida's not a hoe.
I've never met her.
Well.
But you know what, man? She wants to get it on. That's her business, man. You know what? I'd probably go upstairs. Give her a high five on that one. Not you. You're not even.
I wasn't gonna leave you hanging, and now I just look stupid on camera.
You're a slut out of work.
That is so true.
So no, I went to Idaho to visit my children, and I got to stay with Erin's parents without Erin, which was awesome because we just had cupcake parties and all the stuff that they never do when she's there. Mm-hmm. We did all of that.
Outstanding.
Yeah. We went to the spaghetti factory, ordered her favorite dish, threw it out.
Just threw it out.
Just threw it
on
right
principle.
the fuck out. No,
No.
on a busboy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, principal. Gotcha.
Principal.
So that was a lot of fun. No, we just we had a good time. I got to see my brother. My parents needed a new computer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Did you build them one?
No, I didn't build them one.
No.
I'm not. No, I bought them. Well, I didn't buy them, but I went with them to buy one at Best Buy because Best Buy is old people internet. So
yes.
we went and got a Dell XPS, pretty nice system, and it had Windows 8.
Awesome.
You'd think.
8 or 8. Oh, it didn't have 8.
No, it had 8.1.
Okay.
8.1. And even if it didn't, it would have by the time I left.
Right.
But learning curve.
Oh.
Like if they'd been going from 0, I think it would have been way easier than the last time they learned how to use a computer. But because they were going from Windows Vista to 8.1, it was entertaining. And they're not stupid people at all. I mean, they're very smart. Like my dad has, he knows all this crazy math for being an electrician that you have to know. He can spot resistors and tell you exactly what their I don't know these things.
Right.
But he can look at the bands and be like, oh, no, ohms, and you put it in parallel with this, and you get to it, and everything. You just don't kill yourself. That's what he'll say. So they're not stupid people. They know plenty of stuff. But computers are like a wall for a lot of people.
Yes.
And they refuse to climb it.
Yes.
So
I know. My dad keeps talking about a family friend who has no way of being identified with this podcast, but she will still remain nameless. Dad had an iPhone 4. Mom had a new iPhone 5. And so Dad took Mom's, shifted everything from the account onto his, and then took his and gave it to our family friend, who doesn't realize that you have to get out of the app by hitting the home button before you can go into another app, or is in the email program
right
and wants to send my sister a text, so puts the phone number in the 2 line.
Right.
And she was a head nurse, she was a former teacher.
Right.
She's not stupid, but wow. No clue on electronic stuff.
Funny story about the text thing. That was a feature for a while. It got pulled out. Messaging was going to include SMS. You could do everything from that app. Nope, got pulled.
Nope.
Licensing and patents and all that shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Paula Moran, by the way, just brought up, what is... do we like Girl Scout cookies, and if so, what kind? There's only one kind.
There's 2.
Thin mints are of the devil. So if you're
well, that's true because you do not like mint.
But Samoas are they're the only Girl Scout cookie that exists.
Samoa.
I don't like tagalongs. I don't like ring-a-dings or.
They're shortbread.
Nope.
I like their shortbread cookies.
I'm getting a shortbread cookie. It's going to be in a Christmas themed tin, and it's going to be 25 years old. It's the only way I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll eat any Girl Scout cookie except the lemon things.
Oh, God.
Are
those the Do-si-dos? Or?
I don't know.
No, the Do-si-dos are like peanut butter, right? I don't fucking know.
Peanut butter's fun. Yeah, I don't know what they're called anymore.
You know why?
Because
there's
only
Samoas. They are the fucking Zool of cookies. There is no Dana, only Samoas.
Coconut, caramel, chocolate, and shortbread.
Oh.
Hello.
It's just a superior cookie to everything.
Yes.
Except
the MSM magical cookies.
MSN magical cookies?
MSM.
Oh, MSM.
MSM?
Magic Sandwich Makers in Tacoma.
Remember the cookies?
Yes, I do remember the cookie. They were ridiculous. But Girl Scouts don't sell those.
No, they don't. But
a crackhead will get you a dozen.
Yeah.
If you get them some crack. But Girl Scouts don't sell them.
No.
So, those are the best. Aaron's just taunting me on this feed. But at least Aaron Jackson knows what's up. Thin mints are of the devil. It's true. It is.
They may be, but there is something about.
Do you freeze them?
Minty
Do you freeze them?
No.
You've never heard of that? That's like a thing for people who eat Thin Mints, so the mentally challenged.
So is chewing a bunch of Altoids and then going down on somebody, but I don't think that's real either.
Oh, it's real. It's just not fun.
Yeah, I didn't understand how a lot of sharp, jagged pieces of breath mint would be fun.
It's more the mint that's the issue.
Is it? Hey.
Cooling isn't a thing. Stinging electricity through your entire self, that's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure hydrochloric acid just gives you a tingling sensation, right? Fuck that. Keep the mints for after.
Yes.
Like a normal
after mints.
After mints.
But you don't
condiments.
Like, you don't like mints.
Do them both at the same time. Make a condiment.
There you go.
Did you hear about that school, by the way? It was some college. You a bumfuck. I don't know. To promote safe sex, they stapled condoms to these.
No!
Not the actual condom, but the wrapper. So, but it's still just as bad because then bacteria get on it and it dries out, and the staple probably rubbed against it. And a condom that is less than effective is not effective.
Nope.
So
it's a nondom. Do we want to address the questions here so that we don't have any fear of
let's do that. And it was
doubling
confirmed, by the way, that Do-si-dos are the peanut butter ones.
Awesome.
So,
who is confirming all this saccharine goodness?
That is Aaron Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah. And no Douglas Michael, Pop Rocks, and Fellatio or Cunnilingus is not. That is an urban stupid.
Wow.
That's an urban stupid. It's not an urban legend, because I know people have tried it. It's an urban stupid.
Oh my god.
I don't even like the way they feel in my mouth. Why not just
Can you even still get Pop Rocks? I thought those were illegal.
Why not just chew on some caps at that point? Pop. We're too old, right?
Yeah.
They don't do those anymore, right?
No,
because you can make meth out of them, probably. All right, let's
I'm
answer
sure
these
there's
questions.
something you can do. You can snort them or something.
Before we start talking about True Detective, let's answer these questions.
Yes. So Paula Moran writes in from after the last podcast, whatever the hell that was. Do you have any favorite classic Universal monsters? I'm assuming Universal Studios. And if so, which one or ones and why?
I like the Creature a lot. Big fan of the Creature because it's the articulated...
Which creature?
The one from the Black Lagoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because people often say Frankenstein, and they're referring to the Doctor when it's Frankenstein's creature.
Frankenstein's monster or creature.
Frankenstein's monster.
But I mean the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, that's my...
Basically anything Bela Lugosi did is just awesome.
Yes.
And Karloff. I mean, they all were great. Jeez, man. How do you pick a favorite?
Yeah, none of those two. I mean, you got Mummy, Dracula, Werewolf, and Frankenstein.
Though, for Dracula, I prefer the Hammer Dracula, Christopher Lee. I prefer that Dracula. That's the Dracula that... So before watching the movies, I played Castlevania, and actually, Castlevania pulled a lot from the Hammer films. Mm-hmm. So, I really liked... I sort of dug on the Hammer Dracula, which was more my speed. It was kind of that late 60s, early 70s vibe too. So Dracula was kind of a swinging cat.
Oh yeah, no.
Not really, but it was Christopher Lee.
Yeah, I don't even know that I've seen that one.
He killed people for a living, and then went on to acting. That's cool. Kind of.
What did he do?
He was. I want to say he was. Is MI6? Is that a real thing, or is that just James Bond? He was Secret Service in Britain.
Christopher Lee was?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like...
Deadly.
What's his name that was a Chicago cop?
Oh, from the commish?
Torino.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. He's no longer with us either.
Damn.
But, I would say Creature from the Black Lagoon, first and foremost. It was one of the first ones that I saw, and the whole articulated suit and him swimming through the water. I mean, that actor was amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. The first Mummy movie was really, really well done as well. But, I mean, I don't know. The Mummy never did it for me.
Yeah.
The story around the Mummy was kind of cool, but the Mummy itself was just kind of... Wolfman, always awesome.
Yes.
Love the Wolfman.
And the lady who plays the violin out the window on the full moon.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stick with the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yep, me too.
Wonderful.
Chris Piazza writes in and says he just realized that Cosmos was on Fox. Do we have any concern it will be canceled before its time, like so many other Fox programs?
Well, if they start shuffling it around, it will.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah.
My other concern is that Nielsen families are not the kind of people who watch Cosmos. That's my other big concern. Now, the thought is it's already been sold for, 13 episodes, something like that. It's been sold for its entire run, the entire intended run. So the question is, will it be picked up for another new season?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. I have not watched it yet. I feel like a shit, but I was busy all weekend.
I have not seen it either, but I think that it's like you said, it's either going to make it or it's not, and I don't think they're going to shuffle the time, but if they do, that's the first nail in the coffin.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, wow, they're really stupid if they do, because it's like the only thing out there besides Mythbusters that's any kind of cool, current, science-y, with any sort of regularity.
Though, did you hear, I'm trying to remember who agreed to produce it, but I Fucking Love Science, the Facebook page, being turned into a show.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm hoping Vsauce follows, because those guys rock. Michael from Vsauce rocks. But, yeah, I Fucking Love Science is being picked up as an actual show, so it's going to be awesome to see that. It's cool. I believe the curator of the page is Australian. I believe she's really just like, I like her because she doesn't fuck around. She just and like she had a problem when she first started. She wasn't citing sources or crediting pictures. Someone called her out on it, and instead of fighting them or moaning or any of that crap, she just instantly apologized and started crediting pictures, and then went back and edited and credited. So she's like a normal human being, not one of those Facebook celebrities who goes, I hate that. So, Will Wheaton, I'm talking to you. Not really talking to you. He might listen. He doesn't listen. So, we have a question.
Not with the court order that somebody has on him now.
Right. Tell the story, because I haven't heard it. Will Wheaton's got a court order against him?
Well, not...
Are you thinking of the Big Bang Theory?
No.
Okay.
We're talking about someone who is not allowed to contact him anymore.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's
from
fine.
our depths.
Yeah, that's
basically it.
Okay. So we've got a Michael Purdue.
I can't read that.
It says Scott Ducati 848 or Harley Electra Glide. Is this even a question? Is this even a question for you? Because for me, it's like, I don't know, what are those? Is a Ducati 848, what is that, like an airplane or a sandwich?
It's a sports bike.
Okay.
Like a rice burner.
So like one of the ones that looks like someone just beat the fuck out of a praying mantis and put wheels on it.
Ish, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm going to have to say every fucking time there's only Harley Davidson.
And Samoas.
But Harley Davidson doesn't make cookies.
No.
They make kick-ass motorcycles.
If they did, they would taste like bacon and cigars.
But let me see which... Electra Glide.
Yeah.
I have a Heritage Classic Softail that I really want to
Do all of their bikes sound like some kind of shifty backroom action at a porn shop?
Yeah.
The Electric Glide,
Fat
the Softail.
Bob, Fat Boy,
Holy
Softail, Electra Glide.
It's just
there's
joking,
the Road King.
Yeah, I bet there's the Road King.
Yeah, there is. But yeah, I wanna upgrade to a cruiser bike with the fairing that's just all about comfort. Because I love.
Well, if you're gonna have someone on your Softail,
my FLSTC,
you're gonna want it to be about comfort.
But man, that is hard for long rides.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
man. So Chris Piazza brought up something that we were going to talk about inevitably on this show. And that is... so Chris Piazza brought it up.
Oh.
Not Chris Piazza mailed it to me in a black paper. But thank you, by the way, Chris. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks for that care package.
Not actually my wheelhouse, but I bet someone will love it. Scott like shave man no more. So we and at El Good Times premiered a new show today, just
Awesome.
a few hours ago.
Yes.
It is season 2, episode 2.1. This is a 4-parter, big episode. The first part is the preamble. It is it's an 11-minute bit. It's got a music video in it, really cool. We will put the link. And by we, I mean, hey Seth, how's it going? In the in the comments.
In the comments on the Facebook
also,
page.
we've already, I think, shared it, but we'll share it again. It's great. Those guys rock.
Yes.
They're just awesome.
Now, season 2, episode 1 was Couch Continuum.
Season 2, episode 1 was Couch Continuum.
Okay.
Season 2, episode
So
2.1
2.1
is Mayor. The Mayor.
Part 1, and then
Part
it's going to
1.
be the Mayor Part 2.
Well, no, this is the Mayor preamble.
Oh,
The next
okay.
one's going to be Mayor Part 1.
Okay.
We the people in order to...
Will there be a Mayor post-amble?
Yeah. Why wouldn't there be?
Okay.
Postscript?
So
Footnote?
preamble 1 to post-amble.
No.
Or postscript. Or
Post-haste.
theme.
Yeah. So it's all shot. It's just still in post.
Mm-hmm.
Script.
Because everybody... They
There
do
was
it all
several
themselves, and...
Yeah, and oh man, they took everything up a notch.
Oh.
Or 17.
Yeah.
There's hand-drawn animation in this one, mixed with 3D elements. So it's
Color graded.
Color graded.
Good equipment.
Yeah, tons of tracking. Awesome stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So definitely go and check that out. Tell them 2 Bards sent you.
Yes.
You'll get 50% off the admission price of nothing. Congratulations.
But we'll reap all the benefit of knowing that
We'll reap all the benefit. That is true.
it is not 1 a.m. I am not on my best. And it's
Was it
been
Gra
a
Weep, not on Weep,
long
Ninny Bong?
fucking week for me.
No, really? You're just going to waltz right over my reference?
Sorry.
Gra Weep, Nana Weep, Ninny Bong? No? Transformers the movie? Alright. You dare. It's alright. You dare.
The animated movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Samoas. There is only one Transformers movie, and at the end, Rodimus Prime pulls that...
I haven't seen that movie since it was on the silver screen in its original release.
Good.
So...
Fine.
I
Grand.
do not know that reference. I'm
All right,
sorry.
then.
If you had done Klaatu Barada Nikto, I may have been able to reference that.
But
to,
which reference would you have taken?
I would
Xavier
have
Stood
taken.
Still?
Yes.
Okay, so Gord, not you wouldn't have done Army of Darkness.
No.
All right.
It would have been the original.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was invaded something, but yeah, Xavier Stood Still. The
I
metal
don't know,
thing
yeah.
comes out of the
Yeah,
spaceship.
there you go.
Talks to somebody.
Talks to the world, and then they kill it.
Yeah, because we're stupid. Which, oh, hey, to bring up a current topic, bring it over here. Did you hear about the Malaysian
Airplane,
flight that has gone missing?
and there were a number of stolen passports aboard, and
The thing I've heard just on the radio tonight on the way to gather your presents. Presents, not like
I know
Stuart
what
sent
you
you.
right. You did gather some.
Was that I did. Oh, I'm so happy. Was that what they did was they took and flew it beneath radar, below radar, North Korea, off the passengers, dirty bomb it, fly it out as a missile.
And it still failed.
No, that's what they're afraid is going to happen.
Oh, okay.
Because once they land it, and there's no wreckage, there's no nothing, and there's
Right.
6 countries looking for it.
Gotcha.
That they could have done all this and ripped out all the identifying transponders and transcoders or whatever.
Right.
And now you just got this in.
Because they can't get their rocket. Their rocket
No.
just suck. They're dongs. They're called dongs.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's almost as bad as Scud missile.
Scud just sounds like you need a breather to take care of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Scud's horrible. But
And then there's the Patriot missile. It will defend everything. Launch the Patriot.
And then the racially sensitive Tomahawk.
Yes.
That was always a good one. What were those? They were like 1.2 million a piece or something, and they were just shooting them like they were M80s at a,
At a white trash 4th of July.
Exactly. Back alley at the local cat with feline HIV or FIV or whatever. I know someone who actually this is a sidebar.
Okay.
I know someone who was playing Captain America with the Roman candles, where they take the garbage can lid, and it hit him in the neck and zigzagged down his chest, and he has an amazing scar. Like, it is impressive. Lightning bolt shaped scar, but yeah, that ruined that 4th of July.
Cauterized at the same time, which is good. If you've got to do something like that, cauterize it at once.
I guess it would have ruined it, but I wasn't. I was banging the host's sister in the back room, so we didn't hear what was going on until the ambulances arrived. It was a good 4th of July.
For somebody.
For not him.
Nope.
Still lightning bolt shaped, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Any other questions?
No, just Chris Piazza talking about the awesomeness of Transformers, the animated movie, and the Junkyard Bots music video. It's all this. Oh, I think he means the music video and that, which is also awesome. I agree, but the music video for Dare to Be Stupid, which was pulled together from the Transformers movie, was awesome.
I like Paula's use of Thin Mints. I agree.
Let's explain that, because it sounds horrible if you don't explain it.
Why?
Paul is using Thin Mints, and it's amazing.
We've only talked about Altoids and a few other things that would be inappropriately used, but this was appropriately used.
Put them in a glass full of milk, break them into quarters, put them in a glass full of milk.
And a number of them. Not just like one.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to put them in the glass and then fill it with preferably whole milk, probably. Maybe some heavy whipping cream.
Oh, God.
Because...
You're taking this to the wrong level. Oh my God.
Now that's all I want.
Picture of a cat, heavy breathing. Holy crap, no. No.
Yes, I want that so bad. I am so jonesing for mint right now, you wouldn't believe it.
That is the trick for day after cake, though. Day after cake, you put it in a bowl with milk, you make that shit into cake soup.
Oh, okay. New want. I want cake soup right now.
Well, that's what we did. Well, that's
amazing.
By we, I mean this fat ass. That's what we did with the leftovers. Yeah, the red velvet birthday cake we got for Erin. Yeah.
Oh, man.
We got when Erin had her birthday. We picked up from a local bakery a red velvet cake, sheet cake, with raspberry filling and real cream cheese frosting.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was amazing.
It was fine. It was good.
I probably
not sure you like big fat cake.
This tablet-sized piece of cake.
This is an 8-inch, 16 by 9 tablet.
And bro, I mean, it took everything on the spatula to scoop it out of the plate. Brian just looks at it. He's like, "You gonna leave any for anybody? You sure you want that much?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am positive I want that much, Brian."
So
that was
apparently Michael Purdue is watching us and porn on the other screen, and it's more than his PC can take.
Yes,
I'm just hoping it's this screen over here.
Yeah, this one.
Well, you'd have to go further.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope I don't know what's on my hand now. There you go. Yeah. Round up.
Someone had said, and I don't know that I have a hard time believing this is true, but I want to get your take on it.
Okay, I'm a skeptic.
Because you are a purveyor of ice cream as I am.
I'm not a purveyor. I'm a connoisseur.
A connoisseur.
I don't sell it. I eat it.
Right, you eat it. Okay. It's not 1:00 in the morning. I'm not at my best. I have been told by this person that after the second bite of ice cream, it doesn't matter the flavor because it all tastes.
No.
There's something that happens with the taste buds or the frozen level or something.
I can believe that to an extent for certain flavors of ice cream, like vanilla and slightly different vanilla, or vanilla and cookie dough, or something along those lines. But because cheapo, I have no flavor in it ice cream. Here's the thing.
Not like Dryers or...
Here's the thing. This sounds terrible. I've eaten Neapolitan ice cream in the dark, and I always know which part I'm eating.
That does sound terrible.
It also sounds... Yeah, it's like eating Neapolitan ice cream in the dark sounds like a dirty, dirty three-way.
Let's explain that for those people who aren't...
Oh my god, did we just expand on the shocker? You got your chocolate, your strawberry, the vanilla in the middle. Oh boy. Oh. I'm not happy anymore.
I can't believe that you admitted to eating Neapolitan ice cream.
Every time
That's like eating sherbet.
No, it's not. Because I have testicles while I do it. Alright, here's the thing. Ever since that Simpsons episode, everybody thinks the same thing when they eat Neapolitan ice cream.
Help me with the reference, because I haven't followed it.
Homer goes to the freezer, pulls out the Neapolitan, strawberry and vanilla are left. He's like, oh, Marge, I need more strawberry chocolate vanilla ice cream. Because he's just eating the chocolate. But anyway, that being said, what is wrong with Neapolitan ice cream? Now, I do have to admit, when you mix it all together, it's funky, it's freaky, and it's sexy. But it's... I guess if you're eating that, I would agree that anything that came after that wouldn't even have any flavor. Because that's so almost putrid.
Yeah, yes.
But also good. I don't know, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's like eating a gigantic chocolate-covered cherry. Because I'm pretty sure red is a flavor. Like, if that's just the flavor the ice cream is, it's not strawberry, it's just red flavor. Like Kool-Aid.
Yes. If you don't put the allotted amount of sugar.
So...
Oh, yeah. I want to give a quick, so I can close this stupid window.
Let's give some shout-outs.
Thank you to Seth Davis for the 2 Bards shirts. They should be in the mail. People should have them, like Douglas, Michael, and his son, who thank you for the action shot of you 2 Bards in the 2 Bards t-shirts.
Yes.
And thank you, Laura, for the contact Neil deGrasse Tyson link at the Hayden Planetarium. We are going to... I don't know, should we try that?
Here's what I'm planning on doing.
Because then it sounds like it's a self...
I'm going to estimate his weight, and I'm going to estimate how much energy would be released were he to crash into our room at the speed of light.
Okay.
And hopefully, if that is correct... he will be intrigued and will come and... He won't be intrigued. We should.
But we should... I mean, that would be
great. What the hell?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the math on that.
Yeah. Well, it's a pretty simple equation.
I'm sure it is,
one of the big ones.
Lost on me.
All right.
E equals MC squared?
That's the one.
Yay! I've memorized 3 letters and a number.
Energy is equal to mass times the...
constant rate of...
the speed of light squared.
Through
a vacuum. Not squared through a vacuum, but the speed of light through a vacuum squared.
Right.
Light changes speed through different mediums.
See, so it's going to be tricky.
See?
Calculating.
See? Because it's in air. And we would have to assume STP.
Cloud layers.
We'd have to assume standard temperature and pressure.
Right.
So that's sea level with 1 atmosphere of pressure at 70 degrees, or, well, I think it's... What is it, 20? I don't know. Celsius. So we got another question coming in. Since you brought it up, what are your favorite ice cream flavors? And that's from Paula Moran. You're a Moose Tracks guy, right?
I am, but technically, and they don't sell it anymore, asshole motherfucking sons of bitches.
Sounds like a gross flavor.
But the Denali Ice Cream Company that does Moose Tracks and Bear Tracks and made a Kodiak, which was a dark chocolate ice cream. No
with
cups.
bear teeth in it?
No, nothing. And you could taste dark chocolate. It was an amazing ice cream, and Fred Meyer's carried it for a while. Sorry to everyone listening to that at home. Fred Meyer's carried it for a while. In fact, I took that and probably one other half gallon to a Toastmaster class.
Oh, yeah?
That I was in to give a speech about something that we loved. And I brought this in, and I got extra points for, because I had cups for everybody, and I'm like, this is something that I love. And I scooped it out and gave this whole presentation about the Kodiak ice cream. But anything with sweet, like Goo Goo Cluster ice cream with marshmallow, caramel, fudge, chocolate, those types of mudslides.
Yeah. So you're a big time chocolate guy. I like, so there used to be a dairy called, I believe, Thanos Dairy out on Woodinville Duval Road. They closed. They were next to a giant glass church. I don't know what happened. I think they caught fire, whatever. Their pumpkin ice cream, oh my god, loved it. Like, it was so good. For store-bought, I'm gonna have to go with Americone Dream. The Ben & Jerry's Colbert. It's waffle cone, chocolate covered waffle cone flavored ice cream. Really good.
Although what did I get that?
Oh, that was white chocolate raspberry.
White chocolate raspberry yum.
Yum
was the actual name. Tillamook Dairy.
Tillamook. Oh, and Tillamook is good.
Yeah.
Like, they are fairly cheap, but are amazingly high quality.
Yes.
As a dairy. So.
Umpqua is another good one if you can get it. I usually only find that in Oregon. I can't.
No, there's Umpqua. Like, we found it. I found it here before.
They've got some
maybe
good
Whole
ones.
Foods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, they're from Portland, right? Whole Foods. I bet in the fancy section of Fred Meyer they have it because that's a Portland. True. So I bet the fancy section of Fred Meyer has it. And then Laura Adams asks, "Do you like gelato?" Gelato's fucking awesome.
I do like gelato.
Yeah, gelato's good. Pistachio gelato.
Yes.
Oh, green pistachio gelato.
Yes.
Terribly tasty.
Going
Costco.
Back to, oh yeah,
that was really good. Like, for $1.50, they will scoop you up 3 scoops of gelato in a huge cup. Oh my god, so good for $1.50.
I will say that going back to the ice cream and pretty much the gelato question. Ice cream short of pineapple or lemon, there's not one I don't like. I like blackberry, I like strawberry cheesecake, I like Marionberry, I like huckleberry, I like Cherry's Jubilee, pralines and cream, cookie dough, chocolate chip, mint, whatever. I love ice cream.
Apparently.
Gelato, I gotta stick to more of the
classic flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fruit gelato person.
Yeah, well, you get back into the sort of the sherbet / sorbet.
Yeah. But like amaretto, classically Italian.
I love amaretto. But amaretto, pistachio, and cherry. That 3 combo.
Okay, that might sell me. That might sell me.
Holy shit!
That sounds.
There's a restaurant,
amazing.
I forget where it is, but that was their dessert. Was amaretto, pistachio, and cherry gelato. Another thing that I want to. So if you get.
Should not do these podcasts before I eat.
If you get pure vanilla bean ice cream, like really good pure vanilla bean ice cream, the stuff you can pour over it to make it amazing is so maple syrup.
Yes.
Holy shit, honey, whiskey. Oh my god! Like, you just pour that over the ice cream, and it is incredible.
I bet agave nectar.
Agave nectar, good, sure, and you're pissing off a vegan at the same time. There's some vegan somewhere who's just like Yosemite salmoning it up because you poured agave nectar over ice cream. So, yeah, it's good stuff. You do have a question here from Chris Piazzo asking about Lagavulin 16. I think we've had this discussion.
The Lagavulin 16 is my go-to favorite scotch ever.
Yeah, Chris. Jeez.
It's also It's also the Scotch of Ron Swanson on Parks and Rec. It is also what Brian Cox calls the cognac of Scotches.
Which is pretty funny if you think about it.
Yes.
What does Ron Swanson say about clear alcohols again?
They're water?
No, he says
I can't remember.
It's clear alcohols are for rich white women on diets.
Amen, brother. But yes, and then the Lagavulin Distiller's Edition, which I found out that Andy got me for Christmas, is the 2013.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new one.
What?
In a new box.
Holy crap. So...
And Total Wine & More.
So we'll be going... What is your next big...
Ken on the Hot Tin Roof opening last week.
There you go. Well, closing will be the...
Oh, okay.
Since I'm taking over your spot at ECCC, because it's closing weekend for Cat on the Hot Tin Roof.
You're doing it?
Yes, because I want to go to ECCC.
Oh, good. Are you doing it all 3 days?
I think so, yeah.
So that you get...
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, but for me, it's about going to ECCC.
Right.
I'm super stoked.
I would love to, but it's closing weekend,
I know,
and I can only do one day, and they couldn't get badges.
Yeah.
And blah,
So,
blah, blah.
what are you gonna do?
That's awesome. Who's there this year? Who's the biggie? Is it Michael Dorn?
I'm sure it's Michael Dorn. I don't even remember. I don't care about the big. People,
oh, sure.
I don't
yeah.
go for them. I go for the little booth people that I like Mark Wade, who's awesome, and Kyle's gonna be there, and Jim's gonna be there from Kirby Crackle, and they'll stop by and say hi. That's always fun.
You should go see if Carlisle's on Artist Alley. He's the one who did my Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Alien, and
I'll check it out. You want me to have him re-sign it or take back his signature?
No, just tell him I said hi, and I'm really sorry I tried to put Sarah Moore on my head as a hat.
Why?
Funny story.
Okay.
At C2E2, the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo last year, Sarah and I were going down Artist Alley, and we saw him, and he was one of our favorites. Does amazing Star Wars work.
Yes.
And did the 2008 Gen Con poster, of which, when we screened Dorkness, and he still had a copy of it, and I was like, that's awesome. I really want that. So we were talking, and somehow we're talking about cheerleading, and I said, I was a cheerleader for a semester in college. And he was like, no. And I was like, yes. And I was like, here, Sarah, remember. And I did the, bounce, bounce up to put her on my shoulders. And I did the bounce, bounce up, and I'm old now, and I don't get the extension I once did.
Right.
And so
what I've heard.
I got her over. I cleared the head, but I didn't move the head out of the way. So I just took and sat her down on my head, which caused my neck to snap and her to say ouch, and then I set her back down and looked like a real idiot in front of this famous guy. Not to mention, and so now when Sarah will sometimes say something about a hat,
now I get it.
Now you get it.
It's all...
And now everyone gets it.
Everyone gets it. No
Sorry,
one should
Sarah.
have ever gotten it.
No.
But now...
Especially my neck, nor
everyone gets
Sarah's Wonder Woman parts. But you did get a bikini out of it. You're welcome, Jeff. You're very welcome.
I don't even want to know. I do, a little, but I don't.
Oh,
you bought her one in...
Yeah, she always had wanted a Wonder Woman outfit-ish, outfit bikini, but never was like, and she put us up and drove, and Sarah Korn did all this stuff, so I got them presents, and hers was that.
You hear that, ladies? If you want something from Scott Brown, just let him violently ram his cranium into your genitals. That's all you have to do.
I did not do that for Sarah Korn, though. She drove me around in a van.
Oh, okay.
And she still got a present.
So you got two choices. Chauffeur or headbutt to the cooter. Those are your two... That's how you get...
There are many other options. Ask.
Yeah,
They're not preferable. First two are preferable.
If you can somehow work them together. Like maybe you're strapped on the front of the van.
Whilst... Yeah,
that
would be...
That was terrible.
Do we have any other questions, please?
Do we have any other questions?
Let's get out of this one.
Chris just says that he had a bad memory with Lagavulin.
I am so sorry.
He treated him wrong. Treated him wrong.
Did you start with something other than scotch? Because that's about the only way I can see Lagavulin. Or you drank the whole bottle. That's the only way I can see that going
He made
wrong.
screwdrivers with it. What's wrong with that? Brush his teeth first, then shot it? Ate 2 bites of ice cream first. Yeah,
That was vanilla bean.
that's true. There you go.
You're amazing.
So, do we have anything else?
I would love to make butterscotch with Lagavulin.
With actual butter. Just
And butter. And then pour that over ice cream.
Oh.
Stick out butter in one hand, Lagavulin in the other.
Baking up that sausage, boy.
Melt them together, make a nice hot tea.
Wow. Isn't that like pretty close to what a hot toddy is? It's like butter and brown sugar and... It sounds gross.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it is.
Oh.
It's a Christmassy drink, right?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of rum. Is it rum?
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
Rum. Rum toddy or whiskey.
Okay.
Hot buttered rum.
Hot buttered rum.
It's right
Hot
there in the
buttered
title.
rum, hot buttered rum, hot buttered rum. It's too...
Give me some more hot
It's either
buttered
too
rum.
late or too early for that. I don't know which one it is.
Early.
Should we
It's
bitch, by the
2014.
way? Should we bitch about daylight savings time while we have a second?
I'd
'Cause
love
what
to.
the fuck? I know you guys are sick of hearing people bitch about daylight savings time, but seriously, the second the electric light was invented, that shit should have never been brought up again.
Yeah.
And the candy company, this is a truth, by the way. I don't believe it's a conspiracy. I believe there are recorded donations, but the candy companies lobbied to have it extended so that Halloween happened earlier in the day. So that the light lasted longer.
That's why that happened?
Mm-hmm. You know what?
Fuck them, get rid of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the stupidest,
Leave
stupidest
it
thing.
at the Halloween's longer time. I don't care. But quit vacillating back and forth the hour.
Why don't you lobby to have school let out at a half day on Halloween? I'd be behind that, because to me, Halloween's a great holiday. I love it. It's my birthday eve. Let's do that. Get out a half day. Fucking let me sleep my normal hours.
Hey, try doing a show that gets out at 11:30 on Saturday night.
Oh.
Try to go out drinking and lose an hour.
Yeah.
And have to be back
Well,
at noon to
in-
do the show on Sunday.
In fairness, lose an hour more than you normally lose when you go out drinking.
Yeah, but I mean, this is gone.
Yes.
I ain't getting it back.
Yeah. Because usually I jump from about midnight to 3, so
Yeah.
now it's just midnight to 4.
But it was midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it was... that was a brutal Sunday show. Only 2 more. So we don't do the 4th Sunday anymore. Pay Weekend Night this Wednesday for anyone in the South Puget Sound region who's listening to this. Brian and Tiffany.
Yeah. Cat on that row. It's good stuff,
See
though.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a lovely write-up by Alec Clayton, local area theater critic, who said, my acting blended into the character of Gooper.
Like an ice cream swirl. You couldn't taste it after 2 bites.
Which I'm assuming he was saying.
He was tired. He just lost an hour. I'm kidding you. You're a great actor.
He's the author of that right there. Outside of nowhere.
Mosby's Dictionary? Oh, I got you.
Next to the master.
I see
by
what I see.
Jim Johnson.
Yeah. So, other things that we've been talking about for you guys to hear that we normally would just talk to ourselves about. We, of course, are both big time into True Detective. Big time. I
Yeah,
love
that too.
That
Yes.
show.
True
Holy
Detective.
crap.
Yes.
Oh my god, so good.
And
The finale aired on Sunday.
how come they only did 8 for how do you do
Dude,
that?
it is movie quality. You got 4 movies out of that, essentially. It's so good. I would rather
Yes,
have
but
8
Game of
good...
Thrones
It's
is
10.
10. Is
10.
it 10?
It's 10. Every season, 10.
I thought they were.
And
13.
season 9 is always the one where shit goes bad. Or episode 9, sorry. Episode 9, everything goes bad. Episode 10's like, well, here's some stuff to get you through to the next one. So, really, it's like 9 episodes and a
a balm, a salve for your sore
and, well,
swollen.
so for all of you watching live, my tablet just ran out of juice. Womp womp.
Shouldn't have.
It's pulling more than this can supply. So it's dead. My tablet is dead. So we can't get your live comments. No, we're almost done.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to, go ahead.
Well, we're not going to get any comments while we're still going, unless we call it early.
We're not going to be able to read them over there anyway. So.
Well, this blows.
So True Detective. Next time I'll charge it before I get here.
Okay.
Based off The King in Yellow, I think we've talked about that before. So I started reading The King in Yellow. King in Yellow is a 19. It's a Lovecraftian, like pre 20th century, so like the late 1800s, very very late 1800s, Victorian-y sort of horror anthology. Mm-hmm. And it's one writer, so it's not really an anthology, but it's a collection of works that talk about and happen around this fictional play called The King in Yellow. So that's what this is pulling from.
And it's 2 acts. The first one you can watch, and anyone who watches the second act goes insane.
Right.
I just heard this on the radio yesterday. I was just going to say, did you know that there's a tie? Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Because you know everything.
So I started reading it. It's very difficult, as things from that time are very difficult. Not necessarily like it's a complex story. It's that the language gets so flowery and so proud of itself that it's very cumbersome to read.
Number 7 on the Amazon best-selling book list.
Because it was free for a while.
And because of but an 1895 work.
Yeah, is now number 7. That was relatively unknown.
Yeah.
Like, it was known by literary people, but it wasn't, horror aficionados, but it wasn't really...
I'm going to have to go back and watch all of these again, because I don't understand the references to that.
Carcosa is a reference.
I know, but okay. I don't... I can't wait to watch, unfortunately, apparently, the last one
for this season. And the next season won't have McConaughey.
Oh, I should be streaming it. Why?
Because he's just done, I guess. I think my understanding is this is going to be more like a place to tell these stories. So it'll be a new cast and a new story.
Like American Gothic or American Horror.
American Horror, yes. Yeah, not American.
No, that was a TV series done by
that's right, it was. That's right, I forgot about American Gothic.
Brilliant.
Like Erie, Indiana. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then True Detective. Well, I mean, we're pretty much done with this, but super excited about it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it through however you can. And very good.
HBO only.
HBO only, no a la carte. Yeah, I want 17 golf channels. No. If they sold HBO as a standalone on the web, they would get my $10 a month in a heartbeat.
A lot of people's $10
in a heartbeat. But cable companies don't want that.
No.
Comcast doesn't want that. And they're already throttling every fucking site I go to.
Except Netflix, they paid money.
And the second they paid money, it started getting good again. I have not had a single buffering issue since then.
Yep.
Comcast, you fucking suck. Eat a fucking busload of ass.
Although somebody said Netflix is, and I don't know anything about this, but that all they're doing is they're paying Comcast for the delivery system of the broadband because they own so much of it, as opposed to somebody else for the fiber. So
that's bullshit, and I'll tell you why. Okay, I pay Comcast for the delivery system. I pay Comcast $175 a month for the delivery system.
Right.
Because I want it fast. Mm-hmm. They should give me whatever I want to get through that delivery system because I fucking paid for the pipe. I'm their customer. Netflix shouldn't have to pay this shit. This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. And all of this because you don't want some fucking liberals voting in abortion law. Fuck you people. Sorry, I'm really ragey about this.
Apparently.
It should be regulated, and it should be considered a common carrier. And because I'm paying what I signed up for to pay for it, the contract I fucking signed specifically had terminology in it that said I was paying for the pipe to my house, and that they were not responsible for the content that they were delivering. So I couldn't hold Comcast. I can't sue Comcast if my kid watches a video and goes out and stabs someone. I can't sue them for that. Yet
right.
suddenly, oh no, we don't supply the pipe. Fucking two-faced loophole piece of shit. Very angry right now.
Okay, let me make you happy.
All right.
Tiffany Schmidt writes in.
Tiffany Schmidt.
Hey guys, question.
Yes, Tiffany.
And I think this may close it out. We're at an hour.
Okay.
And this one's going to be too hard for me to wrap my head around. So, pick a Nicolas Cage character for each of the following categories.
Okay.
Banish, marry, one night stand,
Okay.
and represent the human race for first contact with alien life forms.
Okay. Banish, Wicker Man. One night.
Amen.
Yeah. Marry, Weatherman. He's got a really nice crossbow.
No, right, yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. I thought it was Matchstick, but no.
No.
It's with it, yeah. Okay.
One Night Stand, Vampire's Kiss. Vampire's Embrace. Yeah, I think it's Vampire's Kiss. One Night Stand. Represent the human race. That dude from the Croods, I guess. Don't have to see him very much. Oh no! Lord of War. They would be scared shitless. Lord of War.
I will go with Banish and Marry.
Okay.
I would have to say One Night Stand is going to be Knight Rider. Why can't I think of it? It just had the fucking name. Comic. Hell. Skeleton. Fire. Knight Rider. No. Hellrider. No.
You're talking about where he's got the flaming
Nicolas
head?
Cage, yeah.
Great. Now you put it. I can't.
That one. Isn't it Knight Rider?
No, it's Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, yes. Yeah,
But
I'm
I can't
gonna go
remember
with
what
that
it is.
because that seems like a
That's the Mary?
hot ball.
Or
That's the one night stand. That just seems like a hot ball of.
Yeah, don't one night
knows
stand
what.
Raising Arizona, or you'll be fucked with a kid. Don't do that.
No. And representing the human race. There's National Treasure.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. Yeah.
Because he knows a lot about all these other things. So first contact with the aliens.
What was National Treasure? What was National Treasure with magicians? What was that called? Oh, that was the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Because it was the Disney.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, not him.
I thought you were going to say Da Vinci Code.
That was when Tom Hanks played Nicolas Cage.
Right.
God, come on. So yeah, those are my.
Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Yes, Ghost Rider. We're still live streaming, though we can't see it because we're getting confirmation.
This is awesome. This is great. This is a great way to do it.
Yeah. Everybody text me. No, don't.
No, please. So,
I will get all of Michael Purdue's porn texts to my...
All right, do.
Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
It's fine.
It's funny you mentioned porn text when there's a glass butt plug behind our camera. Seriously, what is that?
It's a pair.
Well, there's only one of them.
It's a
For one.
It's an ornate glass.
Pears aren't flat on the bottom, and they don't have nipples on the top. That's a butt plug.
It's
pretty burly, though. It's probably safe.
It's safe, but that's a one-time entry, no-time exit. Or a very painful exit. Because there's no... it's whoosh.
Yeah, that's like a big box Nacho Supreme exit. Yeah, I know. I see what you're saying.
Not that I know what a butt plug looks like.
So, looks like one of those Kong dog chew toys.
Right.
Only the peanut butter goes on afterward.
Ruffles have ridges.
Oh, new Pringles ribbed for her pleasure. Who wants a mustache ride? I miss the Pringles. Ugh. I don't anymore. I don't want one.
There you go. That's what I'm here for. I am universal contraceptive. Look at this mustache.
You're more like those. You're more like those
away.
like penis shredding rape condoms. Because it just fell right off and rolled down my pant leg.
On that note, Neil deGrasse Tyson,
If you're listening and you're not too busy watching True Detective to come on the show,
please come to the podcast and be a guest.
We'll do the math about you getting here later.
And we won't talk about rape condoms.
I really fucking hope not. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, I wish we could have gotten your last... I'm going to go over to the computer now and see if I can answer any of your final tippy-tappies. Well, Scott, that's for you.
Tippy Tappies. Also an Australian treat.
Oh.
T for two. For two.
All right.
For T. T for two.
So Chris Piazzo asks...
Stop dancing. Okay.
To go along with the Demon Hunters comic... Oh, I didn't see the Demon Hunters comic question. Either of you involved with the new Demon Hunters webcomic? No. But we are talking to Don directly about some other stuff that we can't talk about any more than that.
Nope. but we're talking to Don early about stuff.
Yes. But not the comic, specifically. To go along with the Demon Hunters comic question, asked Chris Piazza, will Sam Hell be based on Scott or the original actor?
Sam L will be based on me, yes. No. I don't know if I can answer that, which should give you an answer by me not knowing if I can answer that.
Yeah, it's true.
So I won't answer that question.
Good call. Good call. What has two thumbs and is completely obvious? That guy. Not me. Not obvious.
Are those the only questions?
Yeah, that seems to be it. Do you want to ask them if they know how to sell a modded Xbox?
Oh, yes. If anyone wants a modded, original...
Not an Xbox One, but the first Xbox.
I can't get to it.
It's too heavy to lift anyway. Don't throw your back out. And that was just a controller.
That was just the controller and the cables. So I have an original Xbox that is modded to XBMC.
Mm-hmm.
I also have an Xbox 360 with a 250 hard drive.
250 hard drive, and it's got a red ring of death.
Red ring of death, and it's already conveniently taken apart for you. If any of those can find a home, that would be awesome. So, yeah, I'll put that out there. If you can sell them on Craigslist, I'll drop ship it, I'll whatever.
Have fun.
Let me know. I don't like to do work.
Yeah, it's true. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. And
my beard, for lack of it, is itchy.
Yep. Have a good evening, and we will hopefully see you next week.
Yes. Oh, do we want to talk about
the shirts?
We should be. Well, no.
Oh, we already talked about shirts.
Yes. There's a post from Seth on the Facebooks.
The Two Bards website. Or Facebook.
With the Two Bards Facebook that has a picture of the shirts, and there's already a thread going about maybe reordering.
Okay.
Especially with a lady's fitted tee.
Yes, in fact, I know of at least one reorder for that.
Yes, and Tom Brophy was asking, not about the lady's fitted tee. That was a really bad transition.
No, it was perfect. It was perfect.
Love you, Tom. Too bad this isn't on the podcast. We should not have turned on the podcast. Maybe he'll watch the podcast.
Maybe.
Someone should tell him to.
Okay.
Just the last minute. So anyway, yeah. So there's some discussion. So if you didn't get in on the first one or know somebody wants something, get on there, let Seth know so we can figure it out.
That's all I got. We should probably stop this son of a bitch before we get too crazy.
Right, but for next week,
Right.
we should be okay with trying to start our regular-ish 8 p.m.-ish Sunday night-ish.
Okay. What I will do then is I will get the
Yes.
live event created way early, and we can start sharing it, and you guys can share the link as well.
Yes.
And I'm going to try to also get better sound on this next week.
Oh, that's right. We're going to do the...
Yeah, and I'm going to maybe even get the 5D so we have better film quality.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. But even if it's not better film quality, we'll definitely try and get better sound because the sound on this thing sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's because it's right over the computer pan.
Yeah.
But thank you, everybody.
Peace.
Peace out.